Hey, it's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I have a treat for y'all today because I get so many questions on a daily basis on my channel about jobs that you can do part-time, if there's stuff you can do at night, if there are opportunities that are flexible and allow you to make your own schedule. Because I know my audience, okay? You guys are parents, you're students, you're retirees, you got a lot of life, okay, you're trying to live, and you do not want to be bound to a set schedule. If you said yes to any of those things that I just named, then you're gonna love today's company because I'm gonna share some urgent leads from them that fit that bill, and I'm gonna give you a tutorial on how you can get started on their website. So you don't have to worry about guessing. I'm gonna give you the step-by-step tutorial today on how you can get started with this company called Working Solutions that will allow you to work whenever it's convenient for you. And you don't even need a resume. And there's just so many great things about Working Solutions that I could really just gush about them all day, but I won't do that. I'm gonna give you guys what you want, which is these hot leads and how to get started making money from home with Working Solutions. So we're gonna jump into it ASAP, but first, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and you tap that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these hot work from home opportunities. I share them every single weekday on this channel. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I am super excited to share with you guys exactly how you can get started with Working Solutions. And it is so simple. Like it's 1, 2, 3 simple, but I'm gonna walk you guys through it anyhow, just so you know exactly what to expect. And then as promised, I'm gonna share those 2 urgently hiring positions with y'all. And I do want to make a note that if you are watching this weeks or months after I have posted this video, those 2 leads will most likely not be available. However, Working Solutions always has fresh new opportunities for you to apply to. This company is always hiring, which is amazing and allows you to have variety and choose something that works for you when you are ready to get started. So let us get started. So the page that I am on right now is the how to apply page. And I'm just going to scroll through it really fast, but then I'm going to take my time going through it. You can see it's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the first thing that I do want to point you guys' attention to is this frequently asked questions section link. This is really amazing. And I'm going to go ahead and open it up for us to go to. When you get there, you'll see a video. And if you scroll down, you'll see these areas where you can toggle them and get more information. Now, one of the things I do want to get out the way is Working Solutions hires in the United States and Canada. However, they can't support hiring in California, New York, Pennsylvania, and Washington. I know, okay? However, if you are in any of the other states or if you are in Canada, then you're good to go. Now, another thing that I want to point out about Working Solutions is this is an independent contractor platform, and the information that they have in their frequently asked questions section explains it the best. Okay, if you toggle the independent contractor and employee comparison little caret, it'll drop down this chart that illustrates exactly the differences between an independent contractor and an employee. Now, 2 of the most notable things that I will point out about being an independent contractor is because you are a 1099, which you'll hear reference to being a contractor. You'll hear 1099, you'll hear contractor, you'll hear 1099 contractor put together. That means you are responsible for all of the taxes. And what that really looks like is whenever you work, let's say you work 40 hours a week, you get all 40 hours pay. However, that does not absolve you from having to pay taxes, and you'll have to handle all of that on your own. Versus if you were an employee, your employer might withhold some taxes, and then, you know, at the end of the year, you do your return and you may get something back or whatever. Now, that's about as far as I'm going to go into that without stepping on the toes of a tax professional. If you have more questions about the tax aspect of being a 1099 contractor, I would just refer to whoever does your taxes and they can give you more information about it. But you do get all of your money in your paychecks without anything being withheld. Now, the second thing that I think is notable about mentioning when it comes to being a contractor is because you are a contractor, that means you get to set your own hours. And that's a major plus. You get the flexibility of working when it works for you. So there's a lot of compare, contrast things, pros and cons of being an independent contractor versus employee. And I would refer you to this chart here in their frequently asked questions section. So now jumping back to this page here, one of the first things that they mention is you need to be prepared. Okay. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. And they talk about having the necessary equipment to become an agent. And you'll need a USB headset. That's standard. You'll need a high-speed internet connection such as cable, fiber optic, or DSL. Again, very standard. They talk about how fast you need to have your download speed, 10 Mbps, okay? Again, standard. And then a quiet office space. You'll need an up-to-date computer with at least 8 gigabytes of RAM. It needs to run Windows 10 or Windows Pro for workstations, and then a compatible webcam for some programs. So if you're like, wait a minute, I don't think I have those things, I will point you to my Amazon storefront. So this is a common request that I have. Folks want to know what, do I need to suffice those requirements? And these requirements are standard, by the way. So in my Amazon store, I have a lot of economical packages of equipment. And as they were saying, you need something that runs Windows 10. This CPU tower runs Windows 10 Pro, I believe. You get the wired keyboard and mouse, and the monitor is 19 inches, which is about what you'll see most companies require. So this package will satisfy Working Solutions requirements for equipment, and right now it's on sale for $144. So you really can't beat that. Now, moving on to step 1 of the application process. Step 1 tells us that you're going to need to create a candidate profile. And where you will find the prompt to do this is when you are looking at an opportunity and you're ready to hit the apply now button. So I'll demonstrate that for you right now. So up here at the start here, when you hit the apply now, I'm going to open that. You'll see all of Working Solutions current opportunities. Let's pretend like we want it to apply to this bilingual Spanish role. Well, when we are, ready to apply, we've read through it, everything looks really good to us, we'll see the apply now button. And when you click that, it'll then prompt you to create your profile. So I'll actually do that right now with you for the sake of demonstration purposes. So I'm going to input my email. Okay, and then it's going to take me to the profile creation page. Now you can connect one of your social accounts if you want to make it easier to log in. I'm going to skip that part. And then it prompts us to put in our resume, but guess what? We don't need a resume, okay? So let's skip that. You don't have to have a resume. The thing that really matters is what happens next, the assessment, but I'm jumping ahead here. So I'm just going to put in my information. So now I have my profile filled in. Again, I skipped the resume, don't need the resume. And then when you get down here to how did you hear about us, you want to click influencer and you want to say you heard it from me, Delilah Bell. And then you'll hit submit profile. And so after that, there are going to be some questions you need to answer. Here's a tip. You have to say yes to all of these things. These are things that you have to agree to in order for you to be able to get onto their platform. So if any of these things you disagree with, then there goes your opportunity. So it says Working Solutions agents are independent contractors who work from their individual home offices and provide their own office technology and equipment. Do you understand and acknowledge that you are applying for an independent contractor opportunity and not an employee position? Yes, we understand that. And then it says they have a zero tolerance policy regarding background noise when working. And are you able to keep it quiet and, your home office free from noise? Yes, okay. And then they say this work requires reliable broadband internet service to your home office. This does not include mobile or public internet service. Is this available in your home office currently, or are you willing and able to quickly obtain it if selected? Yes. We are. Okay. And then the last thing is that you hereby certify that you have not knowingly withheld any information from them. And if you have withheld info, then that's a bad thing and you understand that. So then you would say yes. So again, you have to say yes to all of these candidate questions and then hit submit. And then from there, okay, after hitting submit, it is going to take us to the next step, which is step 2 in the application process, the assessment step, okay? So I'm referencing the page that I was just at. You need to have about 30 minutes, and I would even just say for safekeeping, 45 minutes, okay? Because you want to take your time with this assessment, okay? This is going to ask you a series of behavioral questions, and it's going to determine if your personality matches what they're looking for. This is a one and done kind of thing. So if you do not pass the assessment, then you will not be able to get onto Working Solutions platform, and you won't be able to make your own schedule and make money from home with them. So now that you understand that, then the next step is to hit the next step button. And then from there, it is going to take you to the assessment, and you will just hit the I hereby consent, and you will hit the start assessment button. And that's where step 2 will take us. Now, moving on to step 3, this is what happens after you have submitted the assessment. So you would actually go ahead and complete that. It takes about 30 minutes. And step 3, it will ask you to provide a few more quick details. Most will be pre-filled. If you are among the qualified candidates, you will receive an email invitation to access Working Solutions online portal. And in this portal, you will complete the final steps of their application process. This happens within about 24 hours. So what's going to happen is after you finish taking that assessment, okay, you're going to take the assessment. It's going to take 30 minutes for you to complete it. You're going to then get to this step 3 where you will have to submit everything and wait for about 24 hours. It is imperative, okay? This is coming straight from HR. It is imperative that you check your email, because this is where most folks get lost in the process. Make sure you check your email, because they are going to give you the invitation to their online platform via email. So you have to make sure that you check your email for that. And it comes within about 24 hours. Step 4, after you've checked your email, everything's a-okay, and you're on their platform, you're gonna need to run a 2-minute technology scanner. And it says that this is to complete your profile and verify your personal information. You're going to be prompted to download, install, and run a non-invasive scanner to verify if your technology meets our requirements. So remember, we talked about my Amazon store where you can get that technology that will meet their requirements. This only takes 2 minutes. And then after that, step 5 is selecting the client programs. After you've checked your email and you've passed the assessment and you are invited to their client platform called Vine, you'll then need to finish the application for that program you were interested in. So again, for our example, we saw that bilingual role. You would need to just select that bilingual role once you are past the assessment and on to Vine, and then finish that application so that you can then move on to the next step. So you can then go onto their platform and find more programs for you to apply to that suit what you're looking for. And you can actually see the availability and more details about that opportunity. And then if selected, you'll conduct a video interview and do a background check. So that is it. That's exactly how you get onto Working Solutions platform. I went through all 5 steps, and the most important one is that assessment and check your email. After that, you're going to know exactly what to do, because they guide you through the process and they will help you remember what to do next via email. So they're going to send you some reminders. So now that we know how to get onto the platform, let's check out those 2 hot leads that I was talking about. So if we go to start here and hit apply now, this will take us to all the current opportunities they have available. The two urgently hiring positions that they have is their insurance verification representative. This is going to come with a fall bonus. And then the other urgently hiring position is their benefits enrollment representative position. This also comes with a fall bonus. So let's check out both, starting with the insurance role. So for the insurance role, since we already went through all the pros of being on Working Solutions and how to get started, it says for the overview of the job, Working Solutions insurance verification contract supports different insurance providers. Contractors working in this program will call back customers after they have submitted an online form to verify their information, assess their needs, and connect them with the right insurance agent. This is a remote independent contractor role, and you can earn up to $12 per productive hour, which is a rate of 24 cents per minute. And it says high performing contractors can earn an equivalent of $14 to $15 per hour. And you are guaranteed a minimum of 37 minutes per available hour. So what that means is if the phone for whatever reason is not ringing for that entire hour, you are guaranteed at least 37 minutes worth of pay, which is a really fair deal. So you know that your time is going to be compensated. And then they mentioned that there is a fall into winter bonus. And to get more details, we can click here. I'm going to click here. And this tells us all about that bonus. So it says work an average of 15 hours per week with select opportunities in November and December and through the duration of the fall volume and earn a $250 bonus. We were going to work anyhow, so that's just a free $250 in our pocket. And they just give us more details about that here. So that's awesome. Now let's get into the benefits role. So the benefits enrollment rep position is also urgently hiring, and you can also get that fall bonus that we just checked out. And this says that the hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, and will increase during open enrollment to 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And it says contractors must work at least 20 hours per week during open enrollment season, November 14th to December 12th. So if you want the hours, they have them for you. And you can earn up to $16.50 per productive hour, all the way up to $20 plus during peak times. And you are going to be guaranteed 54 minutes of pay. So again, just like in that scenario I gave you, if you don't have the phone ring at all that entire hour, which is highly unlikely, they're going to guarantee you 54 minutes of pay. That is amazing. So you know your time is not being wasted. So you guys, we went through everything. You know exactly how to get started on Working Solutions platform. If you like this lead or the insurance verification lead, the apply now button for both is at the top right. Make sure you follow that step-by-step tutorial of making sure you fill out your profile, you take the assessment, you check your email, you do the speed test, and you will be on your way to making money from home with Working Solutions. So there you have it. That is how you can get started with Working Solutions. And the leads that I shared may not be available at the time you watch this, but if you saw the tutorial that I just showed you, then you'll know exactly how to find what Working Solutions currently has available when you watch this. So they're always updating their opportunities. They always have something fresh and new. And that way you get a lot of variety, which is another plus of this platform. And then lastly, if you're interested in getting hired to work from home, you want to make sure you get hired, then watch my free 40-minute workshop called the Ready to Work From Home workshop. I've been working from home since 2016. I've been a tutor. I've done phone-based things. I've done non-phone-based things. So I know a little something about getting hired, and I share everything that I've picked up along the way in that workshop because it does me no good to keep these things to myself, okay? So you'll really get a lot out of it, and all you have to do is put in your name and email and hit register, and a workshop starts every 15 minutes around the clock. So you never have to wait longer than 15 minutes to enter the workshop room and start taking notes, which you're gonna wanna do because I put a lot of info in that 40 minutes. You'll be glad that you watched it. And then when you are fired up to apply to jobs, make sure you apply to Working Solutions Lead, and then also go to my mega list of jobs on my website, remoteworklife.co, where I have over 400 companies that will also hire you to work from home. So you are bound to find something that works there. A lot of people tell me they get hired from the leads that they find through the mega list of jobs. So definitely check it out. And then lastly, you can get your home office set up very economically, I should say, with the equipment that I have in my Amazon storefront. I have packages in there for under $150 for the CPU tower that runs Windows 10, the 19-inch monitor, and the wired keyboard and mouse. So there is something that will fit just about everyone's budget in my Amazon storefront. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you get your applications in ASAP for this opportunity from Working Solutions, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.